real fast so I'll get you in trouble.
Not too much trouble.
Yeah, not too much trouble.
All right, so we've got the video going. My name is Phil. I'm in the car with William, and we're going to be doing 5 laps in the Mercedes GT S. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Good. Have you done any of the cars today?
Not yet today, no.
Not yet, but you've done other cars here?
I've done the 430, 458, the Huracan, the 911 GT3.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with the passing procedures,
right?
As far
Hazards,
as just making sure
you.
that
Yeah.
wait for my instruction, wait till we see the emergency flashers before we do any passing, and yeah, just follow my lead. All of the rearview mirrors are just for me.
Yeah.
And again, you've driven some of the high performance cars, so you know the importance of being really smooth and of anticipating what is going to happen next, so that as we're going around a corner, then look ahead and see where the exit cone is, so you know where you're going to have to be placing the car in the next second or two, so that we are driving anticipating what's going to happen as opposed to reacting to what's happening right now. You can use the paddle shifters?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so on this car, the paddle shifters, unlike the Ferrari, stay on the wheel. So if you just keep your hands on 9 and 3,
yeah,
keep
good.
your fingers behind there, no problem. You won't be doing much shifting with this car. It's got so much torque that about the only place you're going to be shifting is maybe down the straight. We'll go ahead and shift once.
Okay.
And then we'll downshift again, and then we'll probably stay in the same gear, about 4th gear, all the way around the rest of the track. There's plenty of torque to come out of the corners, even in 4th. The peak torque is at 1750 RPM, so
okay.
we'll never be
So
below
low
that.
torque. Okay.
So you'll always be at a lot of torque.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before we go out?
No.
You good? Are there any parts of the track where you've ever had trouble, or where you need any help, or are we just going to go out and
let's just go and see how it feels?
Okay.
I just got to feel this car, how it's balanced. But
yeah.
Good. So,
Yeah. All right. So let me.
Good way to refresh my track memory of this one. Room first.
All right. So first manual.
Good to go.
We're good to go. So slowly ease off the brake. Give it just a little bit of throttle, and we'll head towards the opening on the track.
Oh, that's an interesting sound for a Mercedes.
Yeah, it does have a nice sound though. Nice deep throaty. It matches the car. So stop right here.
Yeah.
And we'll
You get stuck behind. Oh, easy.
hold on. I just want to let him go a little bit. Okay. So let's go ahead and go onto the track. Stay on the right hand side. This is your turn in. Shift up once. Okay, slow down. We're going in too fast. You want to go, there's your turn in right there. You want to be nice and tight. Stay off of the paint. Don't go on the paint. Stay off the paint. Now squeeze the throttle. Up.
Still's got a lot of torque.
And now brake hard. One downshift. Off the brake. And just balance the car around the corner. Work your way to the right side of the track. Now light brake. Turn in at the cone. Wait for it. Now. And now start to squeeze. Use the whole track. That's where you want to be exiting. Work your way to the left side. And now nice firm brake. Off the brake and just nice tight. Treat this as a little straight. Nice and steady on the throttle. Easy. There you go. Now there's your turn in forward. The apex on the right. Throttle around. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Straight ahead to the green cones. Brake hard now. Brake. Off the brake. Line up the second apex. And now squeeze it. And brake. Off the brake and just stay tight to the left. Look at your turn-in cone. Now look at your apex on the right. And now start to squeeze. Stay off the paint. And now squeeze it using the whole track. Up. And now brake. Brake hard. Downshift. Off the brake and balance it. Wait for the cone and start to squeeze it. And brake, and clip it, and clip the second one. Just thread the needle here, stay to the left. Look at your turn-in cone, and now throttle around. Throttle around, now go straight for the green cones. Now brake hard. Off the brake. And line up your second apex. And now squeeze it. And brake. Off and balance it. Look at your turn in. And now squeeze it. Use the whole track as you exit, all the way to the floor. Up. Now brake, downshift. Off the brake and balance it. And wait for the cone. Good. And now squeeze it. Use the whole track. And brake. Off the brake and clip it tight. Clip it tight and clip this one tight. And stay to the left. Good. There's your turn-in cone. Now throttle around. Throttle, throttle. Straight ahead. Now brake hard. Off the brake. And squeeze it down. And brake. And stay tight to the left. Look at your turn in. And then look at your apex. And squeeze the throttle. Use the whole track. Pass them on the left. Go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Stay in this gear. Now brake hard. Off the brake and balance it. Balance it around. Now brake. Off the brake. Turn in now. And now start to squeeze.
Yeah, traction kicked in a little bit. Slowed me down.
And brake. Off and clip it nice and tight. First one, second one. And stay to the left. Look at your turn-in cone. And now balance it around. Straight ahead. Now brake. All right. Last lap now.
Okay.
Squeeze it. And brake. Off the brake. Just stay left. Look at your turn-in. And now squeeze it. Clip the apex and use the whole track. And wind it out. Let's go. Wind it, keep going, keep going, keep going. Up. And now brake hard. One downshift. Off the brake and balance it. Quick brake. Off the brake and turn in now. And now start to squeeze. Use the whole track. And squeeze the brake. Off the brake and clip it. Clip the first one, clip the second, and stay to the left. And now turn in and throttle around. And now brake hard. Downshift. And that's it, we're coming in. And just follow the guy around. So how does it feel? You know,
It's a heavier, so it's I mean,
but it handles pretty good.
I'm surprised how it handles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was gonna break loose, but I mean the traction was kicking in, but it's not actually that. It's pretty stable for the weight.
For a big, heavy car,
Yeah.
it's surprising how well it corners. It's no Ferrari.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, I know.
If you had a car, an everyday car that you had to drive to work and everything
Yeah.
and still have fun on the track, you could have a good time on the track
Yeah.
with this.
It's heavy, but it's not an everyday car. This one.
Yeah. So sweep around, so go to the right, and then come in where that film crew thing is right there. Yeah. And turn the wheel all the way to the left.
Okay.
And we're good. All right.
Park.
Yeah, just push it.